Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm the host, Quincy.
How you doing over there, Q?
I'm doing all right. I'm munching a little bit. I'm kind of hungry. Started doing protein shakes in the morning.
Ooh, I mean,
And
I'm doing protein bars.
they're doing good for like keeping me full for a while, but I just had such a busy day that I never got around to lunch. And and I'm getting close to like when I would normally do dinner, because I do dinner later on podcast nights than I do on a regular night. So my body's just like, no, dude, you gotta eat. Because like the protein shakes are kind of jump starting me. You know?
I have 30 announcements that were done in 45 minutes. I'll condense them all. No, I'm just gonna hit the highlights of that when we get to it.
We're just gonna say it in
Each one, every single
one. We're
one.
gonna say it at the speed of light, and then you guys just have to slow it down and listen to it.
I could say the entire alphabet in less than 1 second.
I'm not trying to rush or anything. It's just, you asked how I'm doing, and I was like, yeah, my body's like, you know what? You should have skipped lunch. I'm like, you know what? That's why I have Fritos.
I mean, yeah, I'm also a grazer. I do enjoy eating small foods that are wrapped in cellophane packages, like this here package of Munchies cheese crackers. They're the greatest things in the world. But anywho, I have that and a delicious lemonade. You got coffee with your Fritos?
I do have a coffee. Coffee and Fritos sounds like a terrible combination.
It is. That's why I raised my eyebrow.
Wait till I tell you that they're chili cheese Fritos.
I don't mind those, but
I love them. They're the best when you can put chili and cheese on them.
My favorite though are the honey barbecue ones that they came out with not too long ago.
The honey barbecue aren't bad, but I used to, when I ran the car wash, I was connected to a gas station. I'd go in, I'd buy a bag of chili cheese Fritos, rip that bitch open, walk over to the chili and the cheese section for the nachos, and just pump it full. Until they told me one day, you can't do that anymore unless you start paying for the chili and cheese separate. And I went, looks like you just lost a sale on Fritos.
Yeah, I've only built one walking taco. I should have kept doing that kind of shit, because that seems like
There was a brief time where they actually sold a Frito bag that was like sideways and had like the ability to open it and make it. Like the concept was to use it with the chili and cheese.
Okay, so 4 active walking tacos. Hell yeah, I love that.
But they did it with regular Fritos only. At least that I saw. I never saw it with the chili cheese. So it didn't speak to me. I wanted the chili cheese.
Yeah. I'm hungry now. Let me click over this. I've been playing Helldivers a lot. So much so that one of the server sitters that kind of just loom and gloom around asked if I wanted a piece of art, and they drew my online alias in Helldiving gear, and I'm just like, this is awesome as hell.
Hold on, I don't have the stream up.
You don't have the stream?
This.
Here, I'll send it to you personally.
No, I'm here. I'm
here.
Oh, now a Peloton commercial came up.
Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, I'll just send it to you personally.
I got to see it for like 2 seconds, then boom, Peloton commercial.
Yeah, there you go. Oh.
I mean, we like the ads because revenue, that's good stuff.
Yeah, but come on, we're trying.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah,
this is good. I like this.
And I was like, oh, buddy.
Holding? Was that a dead bug?
That is nice. A dead ass bug that came flying out of the air. Nice. They can fly now. They can spit goo now. I'm not a fan of bugs. They die immediately.
We never finished the Trimmer series, did we?
We did 1 and 2. That was it. I don't know if there's more.
There's the original run is 1, 2, and 3, and then they made 4, which isn't great, and then they finally did 5. Or they eventually did 5 and 6, which I haven't seen.
Okay, but no, we did not.
So 3, they can fly now.
They can fly now. Okay. Bile Titans are assholes, but I now know how to take them out. Game is still fun as hell. Friendly fire ain't so friendly, but then again, there are a lot of Helldivers that super are. They'll be like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I fucked up. That was danger close. Should have called it. I was like, okay, you at least apologized for this indiscretion against me. But
Apologize.
It's a good game. It is overall a good game, and I'm glad to see that it's consistently getting updates. Considering we just had a Ghost one, where there was sightings in the harder difficulties with the Illuminates, which is this third Protoss style creature. We got more things to fight now. Hooray! Thanks, Joel.
I saw a TikTok.
Okay.
Did I see that we lost 1% of Earth? Super Earth?
Those were the traders being sent back to Super Earth to be executed, apparently.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to play it.
It's so fun.
Like, I might have to sell a kidney to get a computer that can run it.
I wouldn't. I mean, you'll definitely get that price for the kidney, but you won't.
My kidneys aren't worth that much. You gotta remember, I've had stones.
I mean, you've cleansed them out. It'll be fine after a wash. It'll be fun after a wash. But on a more serious note, yeah, no, this.
We'll run some bleach and vinegar through it.
The small things that happen on the planet, when someone lets off a ICBM, I believe is what it's called, which is like a ground to air nuke. When that goes off, you can see it from other people's games. It's super cool. It's
That's sick. I really like that.
Yeah. It is probably one of the better multiplayer games I have seen in my entire life. Every time you hop onto a planet, you're not dropping with 3 other people. You're dropping with a lot of other people, but they're doing their own thing in separate parts of this area. It's great. It's fantastic.
I mean, I've always said one of the things to sell me on a game is to let me see my effect on the game world. The Division 2, how you actually repeatedly improve the bases.
Yeah.
Huge for me.
You like seeing your efforts building, and you kind of do see that on your ship as well, because when you're getting these samples and you're collecting funding, when you're buying things or otherwise, you see it both on yourself and the bays of those ships. Like the engineering bay that I started working on now is open up a little bit more, and someone's actually working in there. I'm like, oh, neat.
Well, you know, it's kind of like with like XCOM, where you build up the base and whatnot.
Yes, but luckily for me, I don't have to figure out where the hell I am comparative to where something's cloaking near me. Those things are already hitting me, and I want them away from me. This type of panic I haven't had since Demon Souls back in like 2010, 11-ish. Like, I was playing Demon Souls and I was losing my ever-loving shit. This one is right there beside it, but I could do it with a friend. That's sold. Fwemmed. Or the friend, you know, calls in a 500 kilogram bomb, and all of a sudden I'm just a torso flying in the air, you know. C'est la vie. Fun game.
I feel like I'm missing out on so much good streaming material by not being able to play this game.
I've only streamed it twice now, but
but me and you would be chaos incarnate if we were playing it.
We would, and we'd have pretty nice banter, because during the running away from the giant bile titans, there's a little bit of downtime for talking. But I've been mostly doing this in Balatro, the poker card game. Gotta keep my mind busy with something while I've been having terrible sleep, so.
As I slip into the abyss.
I'm hoping. Tonight I'm gonna take some sleeping meds, see if I can't hit a good sleep.
Yeah, he asked me to come over to him in the head with a frying pan.
Not the frying pan. No. I have here a
skillet?
No.
Like cast iron?
No. I have here a metal baseball bat.
Oh, there you go. Get that nice.
Yep. And don't do it too hard on the rounded bit, or it'll bounce back at you. Anywho.
Yeah, but then I get to take a nap.
Oh, that's fair. I got really nice comforter. Moving on. Over on the good old Humble Bundle, we got ourselves 2 pretty good looking bundles. One is the Catch My Drift Off-Road and Rally Racing. I love rally racing, so this is right up my alley immediately. I've never heard...
I ended up Mazda today in traffic, and their fucking license plate was like break and run or something like that. I'm like, what is it? What?
Man, some of these are good. WRC I can always stand behind just because it's the benefacto. But there's a couple here that I know it's on Game Pass, but I've never heard of any. Like I've Circuit Superstars looks like micro machines. WRC 10, I'd probably stand behind it, but 72% on Steam. Art of Rally. I've heard about this one, and it actually looks, even though PS2 graphics, throw those out the window, this game looks kind of nice for what it is. It'll catch up in a sec.
Did you hear about the guy that put like I don't know if it was a Ferrari or a Porsche, but maybe it was a Lambo, but he put one of those cars' engines in his rally car because he found a loophole in the
mounting process
rules.
Oh. Okay, what was the loophole if you can put in a completely different car's make of engine into your car?
I don't know. I saw some stuff about
it. Okay.
I don't really, and I'm not really like a rally person, so this doesn't really interest me, and I kind of moved on before getting any details. But I do love when people find loopholes and things like that. Like the guy that found the loophole for being signed to the NBA.
Yeah.
Despite not being able to play.
I mean, if you can do it, by all means. That's why we have theoretical technicians who are willing to put the fork in the light socket, you know? Jesus Christ.
I did that once.
I also did that once. But Art of Rally looks like a nice class.
Probably explains a lot about both of us.
Does it? We're theoretical scientists.
I mean, I feel like there's a correlation between us sticking things in light sockets and the fact that we both will regularly just go mop.
Plug your mop. As I said, I stand behind WRC as just a natural, so I assume this is just the normal run-of-the-mill, nice-looking rally game, as well as the 10th one. So, yeah. Trail Out, it looked interesting, but I ain't got much to say. It looks like Burnout meets rally racing. If you ever played Burnout?
Like once.
Yeah. This looks like fun, but I don't know. It just gives me the wanting for playing Burnout Paradise or Burnout 3 Takedown. Destructible environments always do make me smile, though. I do love a good destructible environment. So if you have $13, go ahead and throw it at this one. This one helps out One Tree Planted, which, of course, for every dollar, one tree is planted. Easy peasy. There's literally no terms and conditions. $1, one tree.
Find trees in people's yards and see what happens.
I mean,
you own a tree now. What?
Tree. You adopted it. Bye. Something I've been into most of my life was astrology. And everyone's like, but you're a dude. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm kind of cornered on buying this Astrology, Witchcraft, and Spirituality book bundle. $18 for 26 pretty nice looking books.
Dude, I have a whole thing over here on my bookshelf. It has all the stuff for like my rising and setting and the shit that has to do with like the time of day I was born, the hemisphere I was born in. Like, fuck the dude comment. Like, if you're into shit, you're into shit. Like, I'm not super into astrology, but this was kind of interesting to look at.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. The stars know what is and what will be. It's just a matter of perception and how we, as human, are to relate that into words. Thus, we have tarot. Thus, we have bone reading. We have alcohol breathing. There is a lot of weird...
Tea
leaf. Yeah, tea leaf reading.
I've always wanted to have that done.
I also wouldn't mind having that done. Like I just bought a tarot deck just because I'm like I want to read again. Like,
oh, dude, I met Barnes & Noble the other day, and they have a marble tarot deck now.
I saw that. They have a Neopets one that was released last year.
You know, you thought about buying it.
It was $26, and I'm like, not for 26. If it was 10, I probably would have been like, I would show these off. But there are a few banger of a book, such as Predictive Astrology, which is similar to what you've already talked about, which is what time relates to the moon cycle or star cycle that was at the exact moment you were born. Whether or not you lead on to that or otherwise, it's hard to really say because, as I said, the stars know and the stars will know. A couple of these, such as the hearth and home witchcraft, kind of got my chin a little ruffled because I wouldn't mind doing slight spells to try and aid in just everyday life if possible. I do believe spirits are real, just whether or not they're fucking with us constantly, it's hard to tell considering we're tired all the time. We're not putting our effort into cleansing that. Food for thought.
Nothing on that. Cleanse your shit. Watch out for ghosts. Look at the stars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whenever I look up, they seem to form a middle finger.
I mean, there are times where I'll do it, but I'm not aiming it at them specifically. This one here.
No, I'm not forming the middle finger. The stars are.
Oh, the stars. Yeah, some of our dickheads. This here helps out the World Central Kitchen, which is a nonprofit organization which gets long-term programs into areas of need of local ecosystem in food. So they aren't just giving people food programs, they are also planting food in their area so that way they can sustain themselves. I just learned about that. Like, they aren't just dropping off food and being like, okay, see ya. No, they are literally fixing food crises. Crises? The problems of which they were having. But yeah, if you want some good
crises.
Crisis?
Croissant?
But if you wanted some good witchcraft style books and some really interesting variations thereof, go and check out this humble bundle. Let's go do. So the Triple I Initiative, a new gaming. Who?
I was gonna say, what is this? But it sounds like you're about to explain it.
Yes. So the Triple I Initiative is a collection of indie developers that banded together to show off their games. And they tied it all together to a live stream that is now on YouTube. You can go and check this out because guess what? I'm not going to go over all of it. But they had a good run-up. Their first game that they showed, this marvelously animated creature fight 'em off style dungeon crawler. I'm here for this style of art, this style of just everything.
Before we get to this game, so these are all different developers, though. Like, this isn't one company. These are a bunch of companies that came together.
Correct.
A bunch of indie companies, indie developers that came together to do this.
Correct, because the second announcement after this is Risk of Rain, the next update, which is...
Okay, because I was going to liken it to, like, Image Comics in the 90s. A bunch of artists coming together and writers coming together to make an indie company, do all their own stories. They're all individually owned, but that was under one company, so no, it's not like that.
Okay. You are correct.
Cool. Gotcha.
But it's...
Howdy.
Bam! Slay the Spire 2. First announcement off the cut is Slay the Spire 2. And for those who know me, I really like Slay the Spire. I love card games that have a generalized impact with a roguelite element. Early access is 2025. And I said, hot fucking damn. So I was like, okay. And then they just gave us one words and then bam, on to the next game that they're showcasing. And the Risk of Rain Devotion update adds in a character from Dead Cells, which is the Prisoner. Now that Dead Cells is no longer getting any more updates, mods are still being made and allowed, so that's fine. But the other developers want to use this character, and that's even better. That means that you can play more fucking Risk of Rain now that it just updated not too long ago. So go check it out.
I like these companies that are like going, hey, yeah, that's.
Ooh,
we got the. Is it Vampire Survivor that's getting the Castlevania thing?
Vampire Survivor getting? I think they got that as well. But that was the first one that did. Right now, it's V Rising is getting the Castlevania.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that these companies are working they're banding up on like, hey, yeah, it's a fun little DLC.
Yeah, for free.
I like it, and it's what DLC should be, and that it's just fun, weird little content, whether it's like an offshoot story or cosmetics or something like that, versus like how a lot of DLCs have been for a lot of games, where it's like, oh yeah, it's the actual ending of the game because we didn't sell you the full fucking game.
Hi, Fallout 3.
Well, that was because there was backlash at the ending, I do believe. I realized I didn't tell you what coffee I was drinking.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, not your fault. That was my fault because I then talked about Fritos. This is French vanilla roast.
Oh.
I was given a thing of it because Mac had bought it and he didn't like it. So I figured I'd try it. I was really iffy because I don't really like a lot of the flavored coffee grounds. There's very few I like. This isn't bad. It's not the best I've ever had. But if I was like at somebody's house or something and they're like, "We got this," I'm sure. Will I go out and buy it myself? Probably not. But yeah, as things go, not bad. And I've been doing it in the Keurig as a single serve, and it's working.
Okay, good. Because I remember you had like a love-hate relationship with your Keurig before. Like it was either, or it's not strong enough.
Right. Yeah. So I have found, sadly, the annoying thing that I have found is the Starbucks against the V, can't think of the name, Verde is actually really good from the Keurig. But it's fucking expensive. It is not cheap. So like the Keurig is like one of those things where it's like I'm using it out of convenience more than anything because I'm not gonna drink a full pot of coffee on my own.
You can, you just choose not to.
Yeah, I mean, I intend to exist for at least another year or two.
That's fair. That's fair. Back to this. No, you're golden. You're golden. Hell Knight. I love its bright, flashy twin stick shooter. I am here for all of these visuals. It's like Hades mixed with Hotline Miami. This is only the third out of the 30 plus announcements that are on this. As said, I can't go over all of them because all these are fucking bangers. If you want to go see it, go check out the Triple I Initiative, the full gaming showcase. God damn. God. Just looking at these like screenshots, it even showcases one that just released not too long ago, Never Alone 2. They're doing games that have had announcements prior. And then, of course, a whole truckload that hasn't. Was that a car with legs? Yes. It is a car with legs. And then Darkest Dungeon 2. More of these free updates. Guess what? Darkest Dungeon
Darkest Dungeon 2. Interesting free update. Is it updating Darkest Dungeon into Darkest Dungeon 2? Or is it a whole separate game that's just getting free update?
I believe it is Darkest Dungeon 1, and I'm dumb. Hang on. What time is this? 3:50 to 30:59. It is Darkest Dungeon 2. It's the update for it.
Alright, so this is just them updating Darkest Dungeon 2.
Correct. And thanks to this user who's told everything about it. Yeah, here's the whole list. Dino Lords, Vampire Survivors, Operation Guns. Let's actually take a quick peek at what that's all about. Because does it involve any other indie crossovers that we're aware of, or does it just throw down some guns? I do like Vampire Survivors. I like that style of game where you're...
I haven't played it yet.
It's just a little roguelite time sink. Oh, it's fucking Contra! Okay.
Oh, I did hear about this. Okay, yeah. So Operation Guns is Contra. That's
oh my god, and they do the Predator handshake. I must have been doing something else while this was on. I did watch this. It's just, as I said, it was a very busy day. But okay. Yeah.
Last time you played Contra?
I came real close to buying the new one.
What stopped you?
Nothing. Nothing really. Just fear. You know.
No, fear because it's Contra.
Fear because it's old. It's old Contra brought new.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Contra's always been a bitch.
Contra 3 was a bitch. Let's see what else. Another
I've never
update.
been good at Contra, like ever.
I do like the look of this one. I believe this is one we talked about when they had the teaser.
Doesn't look familiar, at least not yet.
Rakugaki? Yes. Okay. For some odd reason, the cyberpunk-ish with the really nice looking art, has my canoodle kind of going, I think I've seen this before, but I can't spot where.
The name doesn't sound familiar at all, but
even
neither here nor there. The new health, they just changed the name of the new Blair. So, like names changed.
Yeah. I am here for all these brilliant animation studios wanting to make a game look fucking fantastic. Like, if the gameplay's fun, hey, there's your bonus, because your shit looks good.
So, are we traversing by spray painting? Like, that's kind of dope.
It gives me Jet Set Radio vibes, but yeah, I have no clue. It looked familiar just from the art, but I couldn't place it. Summer 2024 from Gearbox. Gearbox is publishing.
You have a relationship with Gearbox.
I do, because Randall Pitchford works there, and he's a scumbag.
I don't know who that is. But it seems like every time I say a game I like, I find out there's some kind of scumbag connected to it, and it ruins the game for me.
I'm sorry, but no, they're publishing it. They're not developing it, so it's because they put the dog on it.
When we had all those Star Wars games announced, and there was the one that we still haven't heard anything new on. I don't remember what company it was, but you were telling me it's like the fucking head of the company sucks. I'm like, oh, fucking great.
Yeah. That's how it sometimes do be like. There's even some small announcements for. Get out of here! I thought I signed out of Blizzard. There's a couple other announcements for games that have been whispered from, such as the Hyper Light Breaker, which I am very excited for because I'm a fan of Hyper Light Drifter. The game looks fantastic. I didn't know this was
that Hyper Light Drifter.
Top-down isometric, very fast-paced. You had a really nice dash and a beautiful, beautiful soundtrack that accompanied most of the areas. This is the predecessor. That's the 3D fight 'em up stylings. Same exact gameplay from the look of it, just in a more 3D environment.
Interesting.
So I am all here for this. And that's, as said, not even the last one. There's a shit ton more after that. They had Power World update that's talking about the arenas. 33 Immortal.
That's interesting too. I don't know. I uninstalled Power World the other day on the console.
That's fun and fair. I mean, it's fun, but I don't feel like it's ready yet. 33 Immortal.
It is all beta, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
33 Immortals closed beta coming May 24th, 2024. I'm kind of excited just because 33 people all trying to take down a raid boss and basically playing.
That's why I knew the name. Okay, I remember that now.
Yeah. Here, let me showcase what it looks like. I like how everyone is a little bit more noticeable now. That was my earlier issue with it, was I couldn't tell the difference between mob and friend, and now it's a little bit more. When they're sword swinging, you can tell where people are. And I'm actually here for this game. I'm just hoping that people learn how to play. That's all I'm hoping, because this thing looks like it's Dark Souls on crack. May 24th for that. It showed more gameplay from Mouse, which is kind of interesting because they still have another year and a half before the release date, but they decided to do a nice little animation. Sure, I guess. I'm not against it. I love my little boomer shooters. And then that's pretty much it. A couple other nice games were following, and then they did a nice little wrap up. But go and check it out if you want the full freaking list. Triple I Initiative. Let's go do something that wasn't a part of the Triple I Initiative, even though I still think Tripwire is still very indie. Killing Floor 3. I liked Killing Floor. Good music, great music to kill whatever these are. Mutants? Zeds? Meh.
No idea.
Yeah, I remember this. I had put way too much time into... Here, hold on. I'm actually going to pull this up, and I'm going to move it over here, because I don't want to freaking oust myself. Killing Floor 2. How long have I put into it? Okay, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I will say it is triple digits.
335 hours.
How much?
335 hours.
390.
Damn, I was so close.
Good try, though. But Killing Floor 3, I kind of am excited for this. I didn't know it was in development. Kind of glad it looks damn good, but I need the crazy, zany, throw money everywhere things. That'd be nice. Someone tells me it's going to probably be not crossplay, so we'll see. If it's crossplay, definitely a winner. If it's not, then y'all fucked up. Let's go do. There we go. I love Super Monkey Ball. I've loved it since I played it on my friend's Dreamcast. And I'm kind of glad it's still around. And I may, as I said, dust off my Switch for this and a couple other games. I
have had very little experience with Super Monkey Ball. I feel like it's a game I wouldn't be great at. It fucking caused me to rage really quick.
You think so?
I just don't think I could manage it well.
I would love the arcade machine.
I feel like I would just get destroyed.
Maybe. I would love the arcade version of this one that has an actual ball you roll. And I would probably be like, this one's probably a little bit more better inclined because it's easier. With this one, you have a board you're tilting. So you're tilting the entire playing field, which is different. But you are correct. A lot of people have had massive issues. I don't care about the Titan Cheese. This is the mobile game. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. God dang it. This one. Star Wars Outlaws, one of the few games you said you were excited for in the coming days, released a story trailer.
Yeah, we saw the early game. I'm gonna pull up this trailer over here because I can't actually see because I'm looking at an ad right now, and it's a 3-adder.
Oh.
So right now there's 3 versions of this game you can pre-order: the $69.99, the $109.99, and the $129. The $109.99 comes with a season pass. The $129.99 comes with Sabak Shark character pack, Rogue Infiltrator character pack, the season pass, the ultimate pack, and the digital art book. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, I'm very excited. I'm not excited about the fact that it's $70, but that's just where games are nowadays. So if you pre-order, you get the Kessel Runner bonus pack, which gives you a spaceship cosmetic and a speeder cosmetic.
I'm actually super here for this game. Like, it allows you to be a little bit more free with your movements and do things a little out of order and not be basically on a linear path. I'm here for it. Also, you get a pet dog that brings you guns.
When we watch the gameplay, if the game actually does what the gameplay showed, where like she runs into the ship, she jumps in the ship, and she goes from planet to space, and the loading is hidden in there, so that it's completely seamless. And then you're automatically into a space battle, and then you're going from that space battle into fucking hyperspace and shit. Like, if it actually works that way, I'm gonna be in love. It just looks so good.
I hope that works that way too. This would be a good... This looks like it's going to be such a good game. I want to know how combat is. I really want to know how this combat is.
Well, they showed some of that original gameplay we got dropped.
Yeah, but I mean, I want like guns. I want to see everything you can give me. I want to see the whole, not the whole thing, but like a good more majority of it. I wouldn't mind taking a look at a skill tree either, but that's
Hold up.
just.
Was that Han Solo in Carbonite that she sees in the story thing, or is that someone else in Carbonite?
What time?
About a minute. Let's go back. Let's see. Just under a minute. It's 56 seconds.
56 seconds.
Because I'm watching it on my end because of the.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's him.
Is that Han?
That's Han.
Interesting.
Because this is before the death of Jabba, so it's got to be about that time. So it is after he gets frozen carbonite before what, A New Hope?
Oh, yeah, and then there's Jabba. Okay, yeah. So she gets pulled into Jabba's palace while he has Han. Very interesting.
I am curious on if you could just go completely rogue from everybody. But we'll see. When does this game drop?
I think a leaked date was saying like August 30th.
You are correct, August 30th. From this official thing.
Oh, okay. Available August 30th. Okay, I think the original thing I saw was a leak, but I'm glad they've actually announced it.
Yes. I'm excited. I haven't been excited.
I'm very excited.
I haven't been excited for a Star Wars
Ubisoft
game.
Plus though, so I'm like, do I find it by the bullet and get Ubisoft Plus, or do I buy the game?
What else are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna get fucking Prince of Persia: Sands of Time and Twin Thrones.
Ooh. Whatever the new Prince of Persia is.
I tried to mute. Sorry. Oh yeah, no. Sands of Time's the old one, but it's remastered.
Yeah, but you get the new one too, right?
Yeah, the new one's the
2.5D. But
nah. We're good. But yeah, August 30th, definitely. I'm gonna put that on my little calendar. Skadoo. So, Quincy, have you ever played Ghost Elite or Sniper Elite? Any of those games?
Both.
Okay. Would you play it if it had a light hint of a CRT TV acid trip?
I think I'm gonna need more information.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play the trailer a little bit while I explain. This one you play as a radical individual who's getting rid of cultists, I believe, from their city using psychic bullets.
Mine bullets.
Pretty much. You can curve your bullets. You can take down a lot of enemies in very fun ways. I really want to play this game. This game looks like fun.
Looks kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I would actually be kind of interested in this. What is
this one is called Children of the Sun. And it does seem like it has a bunch of crazy hereticals, whether you are or they are. It seems very interesting. Art style is great, very vibrant, very miscellaneous in the mind. I love it. So it says it's available now.
Yeah, no, that looks interesting, but it says on Steam. So is it just a Steam game?
I believe it is just a Steam game. Here, let me. It is available now for $15. You know? It and also the dev is doing play. Oh, it even shows you how you did, like as far as what you did as for with the bullets. Bear witness and rejoice in this heresy of demonstration. What a title. And you can unlock masks. I love that font. Font's Mark Borg font. $15. Go and check it out. Available now. Skadoo. Okay. Someone over at Bungie decided to actually cook, and when they finally cooked, it wasn't hot dog shit. On the 9th, they released two things. One, the final event before the final shape, which is called
I didn't even know this was going to be a thing.
Into the Light?
That's how out of touch I am with Destiny now.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I also was. If my TikTok didn't explode with all of the people going, holy shit, Into the Lights actually kind of fire, go and play it, and what the final shape is going to bring to us. I said, fuck. Am I really going to drop $60 on the final shape? Fuck. In short, they gave us Into the Light, which gives us a pretty good looking horde mode, exclusive features that were from far long time ago, weapons long sunsetted that are coming back, such as like Falling Guillotine and the Recluse, I believe, a few others, 8 from the Brave theme. Then aside from that, they said, okay, here's all of the extra things. Here is your exotic mission, Whisper of the Worm. Exotic. You can go and collect
whisper.
Pretty much. So now you can go and do the Whisper exotic mission if you don't have Whisper of the Worm, or if you just want to collect Triumph.
I will say this image that you have pulled up is actually very pretty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not even on the final shape stuff yet. This is all from Into the Light. Fucking A.
It looks good.
Yeah, they gave us some shit. They gave us a lot of shit. If you want to go and take a look at it, it's all right there on the front page of their freaking website. But the final shape is giving us a lot of very interesting abilities. They now said, oh, hey, you want that exotic to have not one but 2 abilities? Craft it that way. Go ahead. Take another ability from another champion set. You want that Titan ability? You want those Synthoceps on your Celestial Nighthawk? Okay. You want to run Thunder Punch with a Lightning Grenade or a Void Grenade that gives you Devour? Go for it. They are doing build crafting beyond what my little ADHD mind can latch on to. Because now you can pick and choose abilities from your light and dark subclasses and make this amalgamation. And when you do enough of both sides, you get something called Transcendence, where the Titan smacks their hand into their open palm and you now have new abilities that are combined. You throw a stasis grenade to freeze them, and all of a sudden it blows up into a flaming tornado. And there are other abilities that mix up so well. And I said, which one of you at Bungie, in the character profiling or even balancing, said, nah, we're done with that? Because I want to give you a kiss I want to kiss you on the cheek, but I'm going to beat your ass because it took you this long to cook.
What I need someone there to come in and go, hey, this game doesn't need to be 142 gigabytes.
Yeah, and with the last...
Let's see, 142 is what it would cost me to download the game currently. That's not counting any of the DLCs that's downloaded.
They automatically install, so that's the whole thing. So, you're right, it is a big game, and it's going to get only bigger with the final shape. I think they said another 65, so under 200 gigs. Whoo, buddy. But prismatic abilities where you can mix and match your things, an exotic item that includes your mark, bond, or cloak for the hunter. You can throw it on that. You can have your fashion be a little bit better. And I said, fuck you guys. You guys are actually doing well. Give me more. Give me more. Feed me. I said I wasn't going to buy it day one, and then they did this. I'm buying it day one, probably. More than likely. This shit looks good. This shit looks great. We're going inside the Traveler. Are you excited, Quincy?
At least take me to fucking dinner first?
No. Are you
drink?
Are you excited we're going inside the Traveler?
I mean, I'm not excited, but like, should have asked me first.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm so mixed on Destiny nowadays, man. Like, I spent so much time and money on it, and then they kept doing thing after thing that just bothered me. And so now it's just like, I see this stuff, and I mean, it's cool stuff, but I'm like, what's gonna happen is, like, if I can download it again, are just going to get stuck fucking running playlists again, or just running the same fucking raids again and again. And it's like I get bored with repetitiveness, and I don't know.
I think this will open up for those who have that but doesn't mind the new content. Because you're right, after a specific amount of time, it is just gonna be okay. Let's go run this again. But then a new dungeon pops out, and we go, oh, okay, cool, more content.
But my problem is I've never finished a dungeon because I'm always not strong enough, so I have to sit there and run the playlist a bunch of times to get to the point of being able to run the dungeon.
Yeah. They reduce some of them, and I can run you through most of them nowadays. But you're right. It took a lot of time to get to that point. If you happen to want to be running anything, if you happen to open up Destiny and want me to follow you through anything, I'll be more than happy to. Just because I'm going to be getting prepped for Final Shape, might as well. They're going to be giving us 100 extra vault space. They're going to be giving us old weapons. I'm probably going to be playing the shit out of Into the Light. So, that's it. If you want any help during the time between now and June 4th, 2024, go ahead and pre-order.
I don't have 200 gigs free on the Xbox right now. I don't have anything close to Xbox because it is an access game to me.
Yeah.
What would I have to do?
Let me get rid of this real quick. There we go.
Let's see. Internal storage. I would have to drop Jedi Survivor, which I'm playing. Starfield would have to go. And then I could probably get away with Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. That might free up enough space. Let me see. So we got 134 gigs there. And we got 102 gigs there. So I could do it with the first two games I mentioned. But I'm playing Survivor still. I haven't played Starfield in a while, but I'm playing Survivor still.
That's fair then. I mean,
So if I switch Survivor for Suicide Squad, nope, that's not enough gigs. I'm still short.
Well,
for 54 gigs.
Oh. I was going to say, well, for right now, you don't need the full 200, but I get your point.
Let's see. Witcher, I'm doing the DLCs now. That's at 53 gigs, so that could. Midnight Suns, I'm still playing. Baldur's Gate, I'm still playing. I am not uninstalling Cyberpunk because I am not waiting for Cyberpunk to reinstall.
That is fair. That is a lot of files.
Gotham Knights, me and James are doing a run on that. Yeah, no, I just...
Yeah.
I need the expansion chip, is what it really comes down to.
Yeah.
Because I only have 13 gigs free on the internal storage right
now. Okay. Hopefully they'll drop down a little bit further in price.
I had to pull Final Fantasy off.
Oh.
Because I needed space.
I'm probably going to hop into this sumbitch on Legendary mode. Upgraded rewards. Look at this prismatic armor, man. It actually looks kind of fire.
Can you scoot the screen to the right? I guess would be the best way to describe that.
This
cutting the hunter off.
Oh, the hunter's on the right here with the knife.
Yeah, that's who's getting cut off.
What am I doing?
I'm trying to see. Let me see if I go out of full screen. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can see it now.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I have everything on the screen. I don't know what else.
Yeah,
but
the chat when you're like theater.
Oh,
walks like that whole right side.
Yes. But I like all the prismatic little envisions. They all look kind of nice. As I said, you could throw it on your cloak, your mark, or your bond on the class item. This is amazing. And you could take from other exotic fucking classes. You could... Oh my god, you run Syntheseps and Worm God? Oh. Like, my brain is boggled. I want to fuck around with these items. Give.
We've all lost Justin.
If I can have Liar's Handshake with Syntheseps, I would be unstoppable. I would be unkillable. And then if you give me a Void Grenade that gives me fucking Devour, I would literally never die. Oh yeah, there's a new enemy.
Wait a minute.
Also, there's a new enemy type that also uses light and dark abilities because they're in.
They have a bat thing.
They have a bat thing. Apparently, these bat things have low health, but they are annoying to deal with. Of course, Tormentors. If you played any of the last couple of seasons, you ran into them a bunch of times. These guys run Strand and Stasis, while another runs Solar and Arc with their abilities. It's interesting that they're combining abilities as bad as us, but at the same time, I don't think they understand what they're about to get their fucking... I am going to crush all their skulls, and I don't think there's anything they can do about it.
Up on the gourd.
Anyways, the only way is through, so they are, of course, talking about the new raid that is going to be pulling up halfway through the first season of the new expansion. The Final Shape Dungeon Key, there's probably going to be the annual pass owners. Those, I believe, are getting two dungeons. And then you get Tessellation at launch if you didn't get the big bad pre-order bonus. I kind of want to check this gun out, but I don't want to pre-order, but we'll see. We'll see where finances are sitting. So with the regular pre-order, you get all this with all the big size annual pass, then you get the Tessellation. That's it. Oh, and an exotic emote. Episodes. Jesus Christ.
There's so fucking much to these things.
There is. How much is the big bad?
$60.
It's $6 for the big one?
I'm guessing.
Xbox. Come on. And then I'll be done.
That's my vote. I'm voting 60.
You think it's 60?
Yep.
$99.99.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For the Final Shape and the annual pass.
Dude, that game is half my insurance payment.
Why are you paying so much for insurance? But that's another fight for another time. That's fair. Oh, okay, that's even more fair. But yeah, $100. I'm gonna have to drop it. I got a credit card that has 100 up and willing. If I'm, honestly, I'm probably gonna do it anyway. So I'll see what the fuck's up. Go.
This is I would go through and I would use Zip or something to buy an Xbox gift card that's $100, and then do payments on the gift card, and then use that gift card to buy the game.
That's why not?
It's a lot of steps, but I just turned that fucking $100 into 4 payments.
4 payments, and helps your credit. So what I'm super excited about is the ability to mix your abilities. I want to know how in depth I can go. I want to know how deep does that love go.
I want to know what love is.
Right. We're on the same page here. But on a more serious note, Is that a giant ghost? That is a giant ghost. Yeah.
There's no one above him.
Yeah. I love this armor set, by the way. This armor set looks kind of fucking fire for the Titan. I feel like Titan's going to be my go-to next season, or when Final Shape pops out. Fucking A. But if I can combine Lairs Handshake with something else, we'll see. Warlock, actually, now thinking about it, would have a couple really good Devour builds with a couple of their other perks. Oh, man. Any other gaming things before my brain explodes?
No, I kind of want to see your brain explode.
Oh. Well, you'll see it come June. What was it? June 6th? June. Please. June 4th. Shoe news. Roman Reigns and all of his nice little friends in the sandbox had WrestleMania on the weekend.
I like the way you put that.
I'm not wrong. It was probably one of the most slow WrestleManias I've ever seen in my entire life, save for Sami Zayn and the Women's Championship.
One of the first WrestleManias I've watched in years.
Yeah.
Wasn't impressed with the Logan Paul match.
I will admit he took some bumps he really didn't need to, but I concur, wasn't impressed with it.
There was a botch I saw that kind of scared me, and I can't remember who did it.
Do you remember what the move was?
And it was coming off the ropes. He was holding the guy, and he had
Spiral Brainbuster. The Spiral Brainbuster that Sami Zayn tried to do on Gunther.
Yeah, that was what it was.
Yeah, Spiral Brainbuster.
Fucking that scared me.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that land, I was like, "Oh no, fucking Gunther caught himself." Like most of that, he caught it all, but it was fine. Not the most perfect brain, but
these guys either. Like I know Samuel.
But Gunther, yeah, he comes from very old school style of wrestling, and I was very appreciative when I saw him in NXT. And then I just stopped watching NXT. And then when I heard that he was on the main card, I'm like, oh, I used to love that guy. He actually knew how to wrestle. He would be very technical in the ring. He would take chops like nobody's business. Like he was the ring general, as he put himself. And I'm like, yeah, that is a good angle for him. And then this match, perfect. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. It had good chemistry. I'll admit the showboating at the end was a little phoning it home, but it really painted Sami Zayn to be a guy who could do it if he tried. And I'm glad he gets his too. But back over to Roman Reigns. I don't like Roman Reigns.
Back over to him. I don't like him.
I don't like him. His story, thank God, is over, and the Bloodlines thing hopefully will begin to tear apart. But they did
because The Rock's now like on the board or some shit.
I don't. He's next in line, the final boss, and I thought that promo was dumb. But they did a collaboration. Roman Reigns did a collaboration with fucking Nike for these wrestling boots. Can I please? Okay, well, they have his little logo up top and air reigns across a couple of the backings, and I'm like, they look okay. And I was like, wait, where are we going to be able to get these? We have no clue. They literally just did a promotion for these. No clue. Not a single thing on what they are going to do with these. Whether they are going to be giveaways, whether they are going to be sold. No clue.
You know who will figure it out, though? These lovely people here at Sneaker News.
Yeah, these lovely people here at Sneaker News. They said they will try and keep you up to date. Sneakerheads and WWE fans are advised to stay tuned to our sneaker release dates page for any news on a wider release of the sneakers given to Reigns. So, yeah, they're going to be hopefully the front runners for that. Speaking of interesting aliens taking flight, alien shoes that were dropped on the solar eclipse. I like them. They have nice little stars in the back, little galaxy waves, clouds, a little alien just kind of chilling out. These ones are by Wemby. I'm not sure of that either, but
Wimby's a name. I was thinking like Nike and stuff. So when I said it, I meant like a company.
Yeah, I have. We can firmly say that Victor Wembanyama, the first overall pick by the San Antonio Spurs in the 2023 NBA draft, is living up to the hype. So I guess it's a player who really likes aliens. $170 for these really cosmic looking shoes. I'd wear these. Real talk. Unironically. They speak loudly, but I can really enjoy them. They're glow in the dark. Why
don't they make light up shoes for adults? Like, just come on.
They did for a brief time, and then I don't know. I guess they just were like, once the battery's dead, nobody really wanted to fuck with them, and so they just said that's more cost efficient. I don't know. These will be released.
2024. Can't we find a way that me walking also charges fucking shoes?
Or put your shoes on a charger. Wireless charger.
Yeah. You know how many times I forget to plug my phone in? Like, that's the one thing when I get an electric car that is really going to be a struggle is remembering to plug that bitch in.
Really? Oh,
Dude,
I
my
don't.
phone's constantly dead because of work or because I forget to plug it in at night.
Oh, I have wireless chargers. I just plop it on and look for
I
the
have
green
a
light.
wireless charger.
And okay.
I remember to charge my watch every night. I have not forgotten to charge my watch a single night.
But your phone.
Because normally I'm laying in bed messing with my phone and then I get tired and it just doesn't make it to the charger.
Oh. I guess that makes sense then. I don't know.
So it's like, am I gonna remember? What are we gonna get touch charging for electric cars? You just pull into your garage and like, ding.
I mean, that would be super cool.
Right?
Either that or when you put it into park, it like Bluetooth to a little magnet that comes out from the ground and then clings on, and boom, it starts up the charging process. That'd be interesting, but I also would begin to probably think that an injured one or like a scraped up one would be hard to keep in good condition. But a good idea, very good idea. Maybe
Well, I wasn't become a millionaire off of this now because I said this shit.
That whatever. Hey, enjoy that free idea. But alien shoes, I really like, but I wouldn't spend $170 for. Skadoo. I'm okay with Dead by Daylight. This is something I might climb into just because I'm actually down with the art style. Dead by Daylight, the Legion graphic novel. The Legion.
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel of how he became into the Dead by Daylight.
Maybe it says the origins.
Yeah. So the Legion was just a serial murderer.
I don't remember.
I don't really know how this is gonna work or how otherwise, but it's good that original characters are getting their
the lore kind of fleshed out.
Yeah. Pretty good looking art style, and I'm here for it. Available in print and digital, August 6th, 2024.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm here for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do more of it.
Yeah.
Do one for the Trapper. Do one for a couple of people. Like we got some of the origin story, the K-pop one. I can't remember his name.
Would you read a Scream graphic novel that was just a copycat killer?
Maybe the copycat killer part's a little weird, but I maybe. I feel like there's probably been a Scream graphic novel and I've just never seen it.
You like good animation, Quincy?
I love good animation, man.
Okay, I will warn people, this one here hurts the eyes near the beginning. The second half of it's a little bit better. It is called Killtube, Killtube. This is the pilot that they had launched. Watch this shit in 4K. If you don't have epilepsy problems or triggers like with flashing lights, this shit is gonna fly by you. The colors, the Kirby crackle, the smooth animations from time to time. Everything about this trailer is fantastic. It is called Killtube. And if you have a 4K monitor or TV, watch the shit in 4K. I have a 4K monitor and this shit looks so nice on it. It is
not the Call of Duty thing, right?
No, not the Call of Duty thing.
Okay, because I'm trying to find it because right now I'm stuck in ads on the stream. So
yeah, this will be out the second half of 2026. I am here for this.
Shit.
I am.
Volume.
Yeah, it is also beautiful music, I might add. A new studio I don't think I've heard of. Who is it again? It said Studio Dotu.
This animation is wild, dude.
Yeah.
This is. I don't have a 4K TV, but I would definitely be down to watch this just for the art alone. Like this is really interesting.
What was it? Doto? I didn't see what it was. Dotu. Yeah, okay. I don't have anything by them. Interesting.
So, where is this going to be coming out at? Like, where can I find this at?
I don't know. This is 2026, so we still have 2 whole ass years probably, because it'll probably be the second half of 2026. This is just the concept trailer.
Here we go. Japanese company, company Chalk Inc., which is known for live-action film Monday CEU this week. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yabi's Total Concentration exhibition and production and publicity for Dark Gathering Anime has launched plans to produce its first anime film, KillTube, and it stated it started streaming a pilot film on Monday. The company is targeting the 90-minute film for spring 2026 with plans for a worldwide release.
Okay, that sounds about how I figured.
Interesting.
I'm very interested. This thing is obviously going to be gory, just because I have that feeling. But KillTube Official has only 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully that number will begin to evolve as people start watching this. It was dropped 3 days ago, and not a lot of people have watched it. I've been throwing it all over the place to try and get some more traction on it. This shit looks fucking amazing. Go and check out KillTube, please. As I said, if you got a 4K monitor, all the better. This shit's gonna be wild. Speaking of wild, James McAvoy in another really good role. Speak No Evil, which apparently had an original, and this is just the remake of, with James McAvoy, who in a 3-minute trailer sounds so appealing as a crazy individual, but you know.
So this is a remake of the Danish film Speak No Evil, which came out in 2022. Interesting.
Yes, and it's basically family lives with another one in a hostel, and they have a nice fun time. They're just in a nice retreat, and the other family just something alright.
Oh.
Yeah, they give some pretty good plot points for this trailer. Of course, like a little thriller style execution toward the end. I'm not gonna show that off because I feel like that one shows up. It shows off a lot of really good scenes. Going expecting a good thriller. Speak No Evil.
It's like I'm getting to the point now where I'm not watching.
Ooh.
That come out for something because I feel like trailers are showing too much. So it's like I felt like Ghostbusters overdid it with the extra trailers, and the first trailer was like just enough of a taste. So like Fallout, I only watched the first trailer they dropped. I have not watched any of the others. I intend to go into that as blind as possible. I have not seen the clip they dropped of Kyle MacLachlan, like an overseer speech, stuff like that. Didn't watch it.
Okay.
It's like for this, you're saying that this shows a lot. So I'm like, how much of this trailer should I watch versus how much should I just wait for the movie to come out?
Yeah, I completely concur. This one does, I feel, give a little bit more than it should. I'm not gonna show it to you if you haven't want to, because Speak No Evil, September 13th. I thought it would have been a lot sooner than that, but I guess in time for Halloween.
It's a spooky season.
It's a spooky month. Skadoop. Grubhub debuts the Nuka Blast Burger Meal to celebrate the series premiere of Fallout on Prime Video, which is tomorrow?
Today is when
Today.
it dropped. They dropped PM. However, this for the Nuka World Cafe will be tomorrow. All Hallow Geek is where we got this information from. I mean, I saw it a few places, but they had it very well put together. So you have to go check them out.
It's a good promo, and it comes with a Nuka freaking victory.
Which I can't find. I have friends looking in other states for me, and they can't find it either.
I went to a couple gas stations, and they don't even sell Jones. I don't.
The website is completely sold out, like 3 times over.
Yeah, damn.
Like they have a whole thing about like if you ordered it between these dates and these dates, here. If you order between these there, so on and so forth.
Damn.
I missed the quantum, and now I've missed the fucking victory. I can't find.
Oh.
Oh.
You keep cutting.
Why? Well, tell me to stop it.
Okay. But you were saying that you were having a time finding it.
Yeah, like I didn't get the Quantum, I didn't get this. Like, just damn, I can't get a break on the fucking Nuka-Cola.
Yeah. I would like to try Nuka Victory, but I don't know why the label for it just doesn't look 100% in respect. I don't know why. I feel like something's off.
I wonder if they couldn't get a hold of a photo shoot, therefore they like cropped an image in.
Yeah. Probably more than I mean, probably the entire meal, of course, but this one just feels weird. But even still, Fallout Fries, a Nuka Blast Burger, and a Nuka Victory for what was it, $12? For $12.
Oh, I don't.
For $12 before taxes, tips, and fees, and available for delivery on Grubhub through New York City and LA. And
parts of New York City and LA.
Yeah, select areas in New York City and LA, which is kind of silly. And orders are restricted to one per customer. And the only reason why they're doing it is because members of Prime get 1 free year of Grubhub Plus. So they're just kind of pushing that out also. This is a good marketing deal. Don't get me wrong. It's just, there's a lot here. A lot of marketing. Calabrian chilies, fire roasted jalapeno peppers, cayenne spices, and a specially crafted spicy dipping sauce made with ghost chili peppers. I'm good on the. I think I think I'm good on the burger too, dog.
I just want the soda.
Yeah, the peach mango flavored Nuka Victory.
Apparently, it's not sold in Canada, which I sent the release stuff for Victory to a friend of mine, and his response was, "You know why it's not in Canada?" And I was like, "I don't know why." He goes, "Because they never had a Victory." And I'm like, "Can I just have a regular conversation with you?"
Damn, homie wanted to swing like, for the stars,
man.
Speaking of Fallout and cool things, there's a shell for the Stream Deck, and I'm kind of wanting either that one or the Helldivers one. There's one for their microphone, I forget what it's called, and the knob that I find very funny for all your volumetrics. I like them. I just don't know. If I would. I want to, but I don't know if I would.
I think it would be kind of cool to have, but at the same time, I don't even have a computer.
Yeah.
Stream decks and shit and all that Elgato stuff.
Yeah. It looks good. I mean, it looks fine. I would go for all of them. April 11th, so keep your eyes peeled as they will be limited quantities of each. I hope they'll be giving some away as their little gifts that they do. Elgato gave away freaking thousands of dollars of stuff last Christmas. So keep your eyes peeled for some giveaways.
I keep trying to win a computer from that fucking company on
NZXT. Yeah. Hopefully you win it. Skadoop. Speaking of Fallout again, Fallout Special Anthology, which is 1, 2, Tactics, Game of the Year Edition for 3, Game of the Year Edition for New Vegas, Game of the Year Edition for Fallout 4, and Fallout 76.
We're gonna get some kind of pissed off fan person in the fucking comments.
Oh, yeah?
New Vegas is the Ultimate Edition. They didn't get Game of the Year for that
one. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry. You're right.
I don't actually care. I just know someone out there is going to.
That's fair. I'm here for all of them. I loved all of them. The only one I've never played was Fallout Tactics because I heard it was too hard, so I never just climbed into it. But Fallout 1 and 2, great games. 3, amazing. New Vegas, even more amazing. Fallout 4 kind of dropped the ball a bit, but I had fun nonetheless. And Fallout 76, I should go back. I should probably climb back into. All of these are on
I've never played 1, 2, or Tactics because I've never had a computer that, a gaming computer, and I definitely didn't play the Brotherhood of Steel game that nobody talks about.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, it's bad.
No, don't. It's bad.
It's bad. All of these come with a special card for strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck, all tucked within a mini nuke with audible bomb sound. I don't want an audible bomb sound to come with my mini nuke, but I thank you nonetheless. Fallout 1 was a very interesting, slow, methodical, pick your battles type. Very interesting gameplay. Everything felt very knowledge. And then Fallout 3, where everything goes out the window. Time to survive, bitch.
I'm still very much hoping that someone goes through and in these beautiful full game mods that they have made makes Fallout 1 and 2 using like the mod making for Fallout like 4.
Oh.
And just makes them playable as a 3D game. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. I think this is tactics because I have never seen this UI. I've never seen this room before in my life. Tactics side, $60. That's not too bad.
Yeah, $60 for all those games. That's hours of play, and you get a cool fucking nuke with them, with the special.
Yeah, don't go throwing it at people. And it looks like it's actually made out of metal, which is another kind of scary thing. But you know, just don't throw it at people. Scott Dupe. Firestar Toys launches a new assortment of Ghostbusters-inspired Lego minifigures and accessories. So, are they partnered with Lego, or are these just custom made?
I think these are custom made. Firestar Toy launches new assortment of Ghostbusters-inspired Lego minifigures. So yeah, I think they are using Lego figures to make Ghostbuster-inspired ones. If I'm understanding this right.
Interesting.
For the big Ghostbuster fans out there, check out Ghostbuster News. They always have amazing posts.
Like they have a couple of a Ghostbusters Frozen Empire cereal, pistachio flavored.
You know, I've never had pistachio flavored things that weren't pistachios, but I would try it.
And then I see the little Stay Puft Marshmallow in the back, which kind of has me scared. But I mean, yeah, they've got a whole slew of posts, and then over here they have like holdables, like Stay Puft Marshmallows, occult books, Tobin's Spirit Guide, and inside the Spirit Guide is a page talking about ghosts. I do like the Ecto Pack though, the Plasma Pack. What is this?
The Proton Pack.
Proton Pack, thank you. Yeah. And they look very much Lego-like. I would dare say they are damn similar to them. Sadly, not characters that we all recognize and love, but you know, you got. I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who this is.
Don't tell me.
I don't know.
Oh, tip of my tongue. Fucking, he's the guy that keeps trying to shut them down and.
Oh, that's right. The one who went down into the basement and was like, "What the hell is all this?" Yes.
It's right there on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to say. I'm looking it up.
Okay, while you're looking it up, I'm going to talk about
Walter Peck.
Walter Peck. Okay. I'm here for more New York things as well. Like, if you can allow me to build a city and then put the Ghostbusters in said city, that sounds like a good idea. I want to do that. I, alas, have no room to build an entire Lego city, so this will have to do. Of me just enjoying it. Fucking Halloween costumes. Oh, jeez.
They cover it all, man. I'm telling you.
They cover everything. Also, Stumble Guys gets really interesting looking bits and bobs. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What else we got? Timberland. Wow, we had shoe news. Late shoe news. Timberland and Sony Pictures has two new Tims, as well as these better be fucking glow in the dark.
I'm back on March 12th. Yeah, we missed that one.
They glow in the dark. Oh! I ain't afraid of no ghost. Holy shit. These actually look really cool. Thanks, Ghostbusters News. I actually really like that half boot. That actually looks really nice. You can show off you're a nerd and be comfortable. For those looking to suit up and trap either both for their collection, the boots will serve as a limited edition exclusive for Timberland community members, launching on March 21st. Damn. $220 for the glow in the dark ones, $220 for the wheat colored ones with some really nice
what would you call that color? Wheat?
That is what it said it was. Let me click out of this real quick. Stop. There we go. Wheat nubuck.
Interesting.
But I will admit they just look super snazzy. They look super nice and have a little chain on it with the Ecto 1 license plate. The Stay Puffed looking above the skyline, and then below is the subway systems. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm here for this. Shit. Yeah, next time I'm just going to jump straight here because, yeah, they always have something right over here on the right or, hell, further down. Jesus. That's all I got for today. You got anything else, Q?
That is everything, bud.
That is everything. All right, let's do the finale then. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you guys can. Remember to check the links down in the description for good old Zenny, good old Humble Bundle, and Temu. Got a couple more new things from Temu, and you know they're doing fine. A 4K freaking screen grabber, and it works just fine. I'll use it soon. I like buying little trinkets. Remember to, of course, check out our Twitters. I've been tweeting a lot more wrestling stuff. Quincy, you been tweeting stuff?
I haven't been really tweeting anything.
Tweet all those pictures of the Punisher stuff he sent me. Those are super cool. And of course,
just my back issue pool find. Like,
why not?
I find when I'm digging back issue.
Yeah, why not? Start showing that shit off. And of course, remember at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, remember to love one another. That shit's free to do, man. Night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.